Brad Arnold, February 7. American rock singer best known as the lead vocalist and a founding member of the band Three Doors Down. Originally the band's drummer, he famously wrote their breakout hit Kryptonite at age 15 during a high school math class, a track that eventually earned a Grammy nomination and propelled the band to international stardom. Known for his emotionally direct songwriting, Arnold fronted the group through numerous multi-platinum albums and hits like Here Without You and When I'm Gone. Arnold passed away at the age of 47, following a battle with stage 4 kidney cancer. Chuck Negrin, February 2. American singer-songwriter best known as a founding member and lead vocalist of the rock band Three Dog Night, which he joined in 1967 alongside Danny Hutton and Corey Wells. The group achieved massive success in the late 1960s and early 1970s, selling around 60 million records worldwide and scoring hits like One, Joy to the World, Easy to Be Hard, An Old-Fashioned Love Song, and Pieces of April, many featuring Negrin's powerful vocals. Negrin passed away at the age of 83. Catherine O'Hara, January 30. Canadian actress, comedian, and writer widely celebrated for her sharp wit and distinctive characters across film and television. She first gained prominence in the 1970s as a core cast member of the influential SCTV, the Canadian sketch comedy series also responsible for launching stars like Martin Short, Rick Moranis, and Eugene Levy. O'Hara won an Emmy in 1982 for her writing on the sketch show. O'Hara became especially beloved for her collaborations with director Christopher Guest in mockumentary classics such as Waiting for Guffman, Best in Show, and A Mighty Wind, as well as for memorable film roles in Beetlejuice and Home Alone. In recent years, she reached a new generation of fans with her Emmy-winning performance as the flamboyant Moira Rose on the hit series Schitt's Creek. O'Hara passed away at the age of 71. Sly Dunbar, January 26. Legendary Jamaican drummer and producer widely regarded as one of the most influential musicians in the history of reggae. As one half of the iconic rhythm section and production duo Sly and Robbie, alongside the late bassist Robbie Shakespeare, he was nicknamed one of the Rhythm Twins for his precise, innovative timing and his role in pioneering the rocker's drum beat. Over a career spanning more than 5 decades, Dunbar played on an estimated 200,000 tracks, collaborating with reggae icons like Bob Marley, Peter Tosh, and Black Uhuru, as well as international stars such as Grace Jones, Bob Dylan, No Doubt, and the Rolling Stones. Sly Dunbar passed away at the age of 73. Francis Buchholz, January 22. German musician best known as the longtime bassist for the hard rock band Scorpions during their global commercial peak from 1973 to 1992. His rock-solid, precise bass lines provided the rhythmic backbone for some of the biggest anthems in rock history, including Rock You Like a Hurricane and Wind of Change. Beyond his technical skill, Buchholz was a key figure in the band's business management during their transition into stadium superstars. After leaving Scorpions, he continued to influence the scene by joining Michael Schenker's Temple of Rock and writing a book on the music industry. He passed away at the age of 71. Rob Hurst, January 20. Australian musician, best known as the founding drummer, percussionist, backing vocalist, and occasional lead singer of the rock band Midnight Oil, formed in Sydney in 1972. He co-wrote many of the band's iconic hits, including Beds Are Burning, The Dead Heart, Blue Sky Mine, and Power and the Passion, contributing to their politically charged music that addressed environmental and social causes, with breakthrough success from albums like Diesel and Dust, 1987. Throughout his career, which spanned over 5 decades, he was also a key member of several other musical projects, such as Ghostwriters, Backsliders, and The Break, and was inducted into the ARIA Hall of Fame in 2006. Hurst passed away at the age of 70. Valentino, January 19. Italian fashion designer, renowned for founding the luxury fashion house Valentino SPA in Rome in 1960 alongside business partner Giancarlo Giametti, where he served as creative director until 2007. Born in Voghera, Italy, he trained in Paris with designers like Jean Desses and Guy Laroche before launching his label, gaining fame for his romantic, feminine haute couture, especially his signature Valentino red, and dressing celebrities such as Jacqueline Kennedy, Elizabeth Taylor, and Julia Roberts for high-profile events. His flamboyant retro styles, ready-to-wear lines, perfumes, and global boutiques elevated Italian fashion to rival Paris, earning accolades like the Neiman Marcus Award in 1967 and France's Chevalier de la Légion d'honneur. Valentino passed away at the age of 93. Kiana Underwood, January 16. American actress and former Nickelodeon child star, who began her career at age 7 and gained recognition for voicing Fuchsia on Little Bill in 1999, appearing as Tanesha LaBelle in the film The 24-Hour Woman that same year, and providing the voice of Dakota in Santa Baby, in 2001. Her breakthrough came in 2005 when she joined the 10th and final season of Nickelodeon's sketch comedy series All That, alongside stars like Nick Cannon and Kenan Thompson, and she also performed as Little Inez during the first national tour of the musical Hairspray. Underwood later appeared in the 2003 film Death of a Dynasty, starring Kevin Hart, and resided in Los Angeles before her tragic death at age 33 in a hit-and-run accident in Brooklyn, New York. Kenny Morris, January 16. English drummer, visual artist and filmmaker, best known as the original drummer for the pioneering post-punk band Susie and the Banshees from 1977 to 1979. He briefly played with Sid Vicious' pre-Sex Pistols project The Flowers of Romance before joining the Banshees after their debut at the 100 Club, contributing his distinctive tribal, cymbal minimal drumming, often emphasizing toms and percussion overdubs, to their seminal debut single Hong Kong Garden, their first album The Scream, 1978, and Join Hands, 1979, profoundly shaping the band's atmospheric early sound and influencing acts like Joy Division. After abruptly leaving during the Join Hands tour, Morris pursued visual arts, directing the experimental short film La Main Morte, 1986, premiered at Berlin Film Festival, relocated to Cork, Ireland in 1993 to teach, paint, run a gallery, and exhibit work like A Banshee Left Wailing, 2024. Morris passed away at the age of 68. Scott Adams, January 13. American cartoonist, author, and commentator best known for creating the Dilbert comic strip in 1989, which satirized office bureaucracy and corporate incompetence, achieving syndication in over 2,000 newspapers worldwide and inspiring books like The Dilbert Principle. Born in 1957, he worked in various corporate roles, including at Crocker National Bank and Pacific Bell, as a programmer, analyst, and manager, before becoming a full-time cartoonist in 1995. He also wrote books on self-improvement, religion, and persuasion, and gained notoriety as a political commentator in the mid-2010s. Scott Adams passed away at the age of 68, after announcing a terminal illness diagnosis in 2025 and receiving hospice care. Bob Weir, January 10. American musician and songwriter best known as a founding member and the rhythm guitarist of the rock band The Grateful Dead. Alongside Jerry Garcia, he served as one of the group's primary vocalists and frontmen for 30 years, contributing a distinctive, jazz-influenced rhythm guitar style to the band's improvisational sound and co-writing many of their most enduring classics, including Sugar Magnolia, Playing in the Band, and Cassidy. Following Garcia's death in 1995, Weir continued to carry the band's legacy forward through numerous projects, most notably with Rat Dog and the highly successful Dead & Company, which bridged the gap for a new generation of fans. Inducted into the Rock and Roll Hall of Fame in 1994 and a recipient of the Kennedy Center Honors in 2024, Weir remained a prolific performer and a dedicated advocate for environmental and social causes until his passing at the age of 78. Béla Tarr, January 6. Hungarian filmmaker celebrated for his slow cinema masterpieces, characterized by long takes, stark black and white cinematography, and existential themes depicting desperate characters in desolate settings. He debuted with Family Nest, 1979, an early social realist work in cinema verite style, before evolving into hypnotic, plot minimalist epics like Damnation, 1988, The 7.5-Hour Satin Tango, 1994, Werkmeister Harmonies, 2000, and his final feature The Turin Horse, 2011, after which he retired from directing. Bela Tarr passed away at the age of 70.